So, so yes, did I visit your country? So visit your country 2020, 2020 to 2023. So this doesn't mean I'm 4 years old. It's because I started going other countries in 2020. So I'm excluding the other parts. So no. Yes, every year except 2021. Yes, but only in 2023. Happy face. Happy face. So, I'll count. Netherlands. Okay, and why? The United Kingdom. Guess. I'm right here, right now. Oh wait. No! I didn't finish it. Okay. France. Okay, the reason why is because it's because I had to travel across in Belgium. So believe me why. So it's because of this, because to get to Germany so I can go to, and so Netherlands, and because by accident I was there. Germany. The same reason. Well, actually, so I could get to Romania, and Austria and Hungary have the same reason. Romania is because it's my home country, it's my little country. I literally visited one, two, three, 4, 5. I actually visited 8 countries. I visited 8. Actually, no, 54 countries. I haven't even visited 54 countries on this map. What? I forgot about Cyprus. But sure. Da da do da 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 do da 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 da. Split UK. If we even split the United Kingdom, we are. But what happens if we split the UK? So if we split the UK, this happens. So basically, it splits itself. And also, I didn't visit Wales. So yes, this is also a version. But I'm gonna go to see. So let's just show you something. So subdivisions, you can see the in the actions. You can see in this group. There by country there are literally many, so many that I don't know it. Okay, list of subdivisions. So here we go. So you can actually list the countries. Cornwall, an alternate history of the UK, and the United Kingdom forms. But I've seen another country forms called the Iceni tribe, which is also going to be a country in this. And this isn't real though. North Cornwall. Another Cornwall forms. Instead, it claims itself as the real Cornwall, even though they're both Cornwall. Leah. So this is also accepted in a war result. But then more land was discovered. There was a tribe over here that was unclaimed, which was also called the English tribe, which was also a country under Cornwall, which was which was also a united tribe, which was the united tribe. Yeah. So this war, they didn't war in bigger country, though. So Cornwall. Cornelia. So this was called Cornelia. In this country called Iceni. And also this war did result into many deaths, meaning Cornwall slain for this, but the Cornwallians wanted the others to know something that they didn't like. So after this, more land was discovered. Cornwall claimed it. So after many years, a new country formed, but it was unknown what country it was, because with this, the tribes were affected. So after this, Cornwallia was getting created, because now the Icenians wanted to declare war. This was going super well. So until Cornwallia surrendered, but they did do something about it. They just decided to give some of their land back. They didn't give all of it back because they do more destruction. So after that, Cornwall finally got peace, and they wanted the revenge. Cornwallia wanted revenge, but the Cornwall Empire wouldn't let them until this country called England was recently discovered. The English were also a new type of people. They found claims. But then they fought the Iceni. Then Iceni wanted battle, but this wasn't too good because they begged Cornwall to help them. They didn't. They only cared for people to help them, and the Iceni fell after their control. After this, they decided to take on Cornwallia. Cornwallia. It was actually called Cornelia, but then Cornelia took their chances, but also got killed. So Cornelia wanted a second chance, but they didn't let it. So Cornelia was killed. So they decided to unite with the Cornwall Republic, and they made themselves a greater country for the benefit. After that you do have the Scottish appeared. They were a lot of times. They were immense. They were a lot bigger than. So this was actually not called Scotland at the time, and it was called Scottles. So this is just alternate. This isn't real or anything. Then all the Scots, the Scottish, then made a conflict, and then they made it. They did it, and then Scots had the least amount of tribes, but this was not good for them, as they knew the English would surpass them in a minute. But what minute? There wasn't in a minute. It was in days. Before the war between them started, the English started gaining land rapidly, and they didn't want that to happen. The Scottish didn't even want anything. They just wanted themselves to gain land. And, but it wasn't good for that, because the English knew up to, so decided to gain them really quickly. So then after that, they didn't want the homeland. So after that, Wales was formed. The Republic of Wales was a small republic. It was also called Wales. So they called it Wales. The Welsh Republic. They didn't call themselves, so it was unclear what they were called, until when they realized they can just go to the United Nations. So they went to the United Nations, and then they asked, "What do you think my name should be?" So they replied with Wales. So after that, the Welsh Republic gained it. But then a new country called the Isle, which is spelled the Isle, the I was then called the Isles, but then called the Isle. And they called the Isle of Man, but then renamed to the Isle of Men. So the Isle of Men then renamed themselves back to the Isle of Man. And really, this was the biggest war they could possibly imagine. So first, the Scots did the war first, and then England did. But after that, they changed their name to Scotland. But they did do something. expanded until a new island called Faroe was a country, but then they renamed it to Faroe Islands, which was also Faroe had this flag, the Isle of Man. So, what about the Isle of Man? They had this flag. This is not their actual flag, I was joking. So after that, they decided to get decided to change their flag into a new masterpiece. So they decided to do this, which was this flag was their national flag. But so they decided flags were the best. Scotland, well, didn't have a flag. They decided to use inspiration. And they made this flag, which was also England had their own flag. And it was this. So this war was a big inspiration, because then Wales started to take part of it. Then they made their own flag. So they made this flag. I don't know what. That's not the actual flag, they said, because they were just being silly flags and making it like this. But they eventually made it like this. So these were the new flags in the United Conspiracy. The Iselman and Faroe were on the same side. They couldn't. But really, they didn't want to damage a thing. So after that, the history was immense. But far, far away, in this island, France decided to make an island. They decided to make this their country, and they made themselves France. The French were tired of this. France did have a flag. Thankfully, they did have a flag. So this was their flag, and they were on the Scottish side? Nope, they weren't. They were not on any side. Instead, they joined the United Kingdom as a side. But then the big revolution of Napoleon decided to put on. So this was the revolution of Napoleon. Napoleon, the French flag. So this is Napoleon Saint-Henri. And really, this was the Welsh that had power in this war, but not enough. You can see that they clearly went on. Fought, and fought. But no results happened. So the country almost shattered. They remembered their army. So then the Welsh Republic surrendered and became a part of the British Mail. And also, so did the Isle of Man. So if you want part 2, then I don't know. I don't feel so. Just I don't know. So this is going to be just save this. But anyways, well. So here we go. Any uncolored regions will be colored, such as there's only 2. So that means Chad and Mauritania will just be in a random squad group. The United Kingdom, though. Okay, let's just make a new map. You can see we can load autosave. And this would make it whopper, dopper, junior, whopper. Download map. See, we can just download the map to gallery. No, I actually want the subdivisions. So the script. So let's just use this. This is great. Oh wait. There's random kingdoms on the planet. Okay, here we got Berlin. We got many countries, and also let's count. Change the map theme to aqua. Also, we can count subdivisions. So here are the things, colors. So and zero. Let's see you.